Thank y'all for stopping in. The Off-Grid Trucker. Windy out here.
She
All right. Good day. Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings in Shalom. All praise be to the Most High Yahuwah for another magnificent, glorious, yet cold day that he has blessed me with, you with, and all those that may be watching. May y'all continue to have a good day, throughout y'all's travels to and from your destinations. Be thankful for this day, another opportunity to get it right. So all esteem, all praise be to Yahuwah. All right, let's get to it. As you can see from the thumbnail, there's a lot of sacrificing that's going to take place, that needs to take place, by you being a truck driver, over the road truck driver, local, regional, dedicated. There's going to be some sacrifices. And what I mean by sacrifices is that there's things you're going to have to give up. There's things that you may not feel like doing, or nor do your family want you to do. That's just straight up. And I'm not going to touch into what you had to sacrifice by being, as far as each one of the things I just mentioned: over the road, local, regional, dedicated, driver. But what every one of them that I mentioned do have in common: there's going to be time that you're going to have to give up. There's going to be maybe family time, because even if you local, you're going to get up 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, head to the yard, do your rounds, and when you get off, it may be about 6, 7 o'clock at night by the time you get to the yard and get home and fight through the traffic, depending on where you at. I know with me, when I was living in Atlanta, when I was doing, well, not Atlanta, Metro Atlanta, Gwinnett County, and I was doing, and I had to drive all the way to Conley, Georgia, and that's in Atlanta, and from Gwinnett County, that's like a 45-minute drive. That's a 45-minute drive, easily, and coming back at night, oh man, you already know how 316 is and 75 is, around that time. So by the time I got to the house, it was about 6 or 7 o'clock, and I was tired. I think local driving is more draining than it is over the road. Only difference is that you're home every night. Every night. So, that's something in which we have to understand, that when time is needed, time has had to go into it, then that's sacrificing. You're away from your family for them times of hours and time period or whatnot. Over the road drivers, regional, dedicated drivers, almost all in the same category. Not as you won't be home at night, but you'll be home some regional or dedicated. You may be home every other night, maybe home 3 days out of the week, whatnot. Over the road, you may be out there for, y'all know, I'm over the road now, and I could be home like every 2 weeks. I could be home every week, because I got my time in. But a lot of drivers, they don't have that time in, so they out there for about a month, 2 months, and whatnot. And honestly, I advise for y'all over the road drivers to be out there that long, due to the fact of what you got at home. You know, everybody gonna have to sacrifice. You know, the wife gonna have to sacrifice, the children gonna have to sacrifice, everybody gonna have to sacrifice, and there's gonna be time, there's gonna be some, you know, you're away from your loved one, significant other, you know, the intimacy moments, you know, it's not gonna be there. You know, you're not gonna be able to take a shower as much as you think that you may be able to. You have to wash up in your truck, you have to eat out here on the road. A lot of things needs to be and have to be taken into account when you're a truck driver. And I advise y'all to actually sit down and talk to your significant other, explain as far as what's going to take place and things of that nature, because there's a lot of changes is going to happen. Good or bad, it's going to happen. You have children, you're not going to be there all the time raising them, you know, disciplining them, you know, they're gonna be out of control. The wife gonna be stressed out. She gonna call you. You gonna have to get on them. She wants you to hurry up and get here. When you come and you need to get here, you need to handle this, all that. But you out here trying to handle all of this, traffic and truckers and cars and dispatchers and brokers and so forth and so on. So a lot of things gonna have to be taken into account. And this is some of the advice that I want to share with you, new drivers. Are you willing to make these changes? Are you able? You may come in all fit and buff. Out here on this road, you may not get the workout in that you may think you're going to get in. Yeah, I'm going to carry my weights. I'm going to carry my bench. I got my bench right here. I got my dumbbells in here as well. A jump rope up there. And sometimes you're so tired, you don't want to get out and work out. You may do it for a minute, and after a while, you know, you get in this zone, like you slack up. The next thing you know, days come to weeks and weeks turn into months. You haven't worked out in a month. That's what's going to happen. I'm forewarning y'all. I don't care how long you've been working out. You're going to slack up eventually. You're not going to continue to be in that, you know, in that beast mode. Because out here, it's draining. And it's lightweight can be depressing for some. Yeah, it's encouraging. You know, the money's there. But all money ain't good money. Because some people, you know what, they give up, you know, they jump in this truck and they lose focus on family and everything else. Because they thinking about the money, how many miles they can get in, how much money they gonna make, and, you know, all of this other stuff. Next thing you know, their family is going down. Wife, husband, divorce, relationship ending. Children no longer respecting you. Yeah, a lot of these things happen. You have to stay grounded. You have to think about this. How long are you going to be trucking before you get out of trucking? What is your plan? What is your vision? What is your goal? How much money you plan on stacking up? Because don't come into trucking and not gain some assets from trucking to what you can show and look back on. This is what I got by me driving and been in here this game 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you don't got nothing. You don't got a semi truck. You don't got no land. You don't have anything of value. Anything that could possibly be an asset and not a liability. You haven't achieved none of that. But make sure when you come into this game that you prepared. Mentally, emotionally, definitely spiritually. When you come in. These some of the things that's going to keep you grounded. You got to make sure that you stay up on your health. Make sure that you get your nice size refrigerator in your truck so you can stay out of them truck stops spending $100 a day easily. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. That's $100 a day. You spend $500 to $700. Well, my fault. My fault. Apologies. That's, oh yeah, $100 a day. $100 a day. You spend about $500 to $700 a week in the truck stop. When you could go to Walmart or one of the big box stores or whatnot, Kroger's, Giant Eagles, or wherever your choice may be, spending about $200 for food that can last you weeks. Get your crock pot, George Foreman grill. You know, cook your food in here. You have 10 hours downtime. Make you a meal. Fix you some sandwiches. Make you a pasta. Get your little cooler. Get your refrigerator. Keep that stuff in there to keep it warm or keep it cool. You have to think smart, driver, when you're out here on these highways and byways. Don't just spend your money. Stack, 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 and keep stacking. Somebody wants some money? I don't have it right now. If you got an apartment or whatnot, get rid of the apartment. It's a liability because you're going to spend the majority. This is your apartment right here. If it's just you and your girl, get her out here in the truck with you. I miss you, baby. Okay, pack up. I'm coming to get you. Put rest of your stuff in storage. And no need for you to have an apartment where you only see your apartment once or twice a month. Make that make sense. It don't at all. When you could go home, get your whole nice hotel room with a hot tub or jacuzzi or sauna. And you know, on top of that, you could be wherever you want to be. You want to go to Arizona, get a load of Arizona. You want to go to Cali, get a load of Cali. You want to go to Vegas, get a load of Vegas. You want to go to Florida, get a load of Florida. So forth and so on. If you don't want to do none of that, you got to get a truck. Double bunk, single bunk. They got inverters in here, PlayStation, plug it up, get TV. You good. That's your mini apartment. And guess what? You don't got to pay no rent. For your heat, gas, electric, none of that is all provided by the company. See what I'm saying? You got to think smarter. Don't just want to keep up with the Joneses. You don't got nothing to prove out there to nobody. But these are some of the things that you're going to have to think about. These are some of the things that you may have to revisit. Write this stuff down. Think about, is it worth it? Good old tea. Think about it if it's worth it or not. Because guess what? If you got someone, you got a girl, you got a fiance, you got a wife or whatever, and guess what? This is a team. If we a team, everybody plays a part on the team. I don't care if you're sitting over there, you're a bench warmer. We win this championship, we all get a ring. When it's time for practice, we all practice. And this is practicing moment right now. It's a practicing time. Your season is about to begin. Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Because there are sacrifices. There's going to be some changes. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to be some ups, downs, some ins and outs. Can you handle it? Are you ready for the challenge? Because you ain't ready. This is going to whoop your, you know what. It's going to whoop you. I've been out here 25 years. I've been out here 25 years. I'm not going to allow it to whoop me. I'm a fighter. Yes, I have my challenges. I have my days. I have good time, good pays, and not so good pays. But you know what? It's all part of the game. You take the good, you take the bad. You take the both, and there you have the facts of life. And these are true facts. You have to, in order to be in the game, you got to be willing to play the game. The time get rough, things get hard, you get hit a little hard. You don't just, oh, give my ball, I'm gone, I quit, I give up. No, you bunker down, you tighten up. You tighten up. So, I don't want to make this too long or too drawn out. But I just want to let you, I just want to encourage you and let you know you can do it. It's in you. But there's changes that's going to have to be made. Don't just want to come in here and say, I want to be a truck driver. You heard it from the off-grid trucker. I've been out here on these highways and byways for 25 years plus. I'm some weeks in the game. I got over 25 years now. All seen be to Yahuwah. But you heard it from me. A lot of guys that's out here on these highways don't have the years nor the experience that I have. They only thing they got a good mouthpiece. I was an owner operator. I would lease purchase programs, flatbed, reefer, dry bin, step deck, oversized loads, tankers, doubles, triples, trash trucks, dump trucks. I did that. And I don't knock other content creators by what they say, what they, what the information that they putting out there. I salute them. A lot of them that you're watching, you know what I mean? Hey, we are YouTube friends. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if they got something to say, take heed to what they saying, because we all saying the same thing. May say a little differently. Times is changing. It ain't like it was, and a lot of OG drivers can contest to this. It ain't like it was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Big difference. I didn't come into the game until late 99. Yeah, some of y'all was babies. Some of y'all was little. It's nowhere like it is now. We done had this ELD. The trucks was better. They ran longer. Fuel was lower. Pay was better. DOT wasn't on you like they are now, because there's a lot of knucklehead ass drivers out here that make it hot, make the spot hot. So now they got to come up with all these rules, laws, regulations. Each and every darn week seem like something's different. There's no more camaraderie. People don't get on CBs. They do. They talking about, I got my t-shirts and my panties on. All this craziness. They don't have the courtesy to even move over when the truck is on the side of the medium. Someone broke down, they don't get on the CB no more, or see if the driver's all right. If they got a phone, they need to call 911 or anything like that. They don't pull over and help someone to try to put a tarp on. That's what it used to be back then, man. It ain't like that no more. The game has definitely changed. That's why in a few more weeks, most high willing, I'm up out of here. I won't be on this road like y'all see me on this road now. It's time to move on to the next chapter of my life. And that's what I want y'all to do. Y'all need to make sure y'all have your escape plan. Y'all have a vision prepared. Don't come in this game without an exit plan. I'm gonna leave it like that. Do not come on these highways and byways without an exit plan. Because if you don't have a plan, then you planning to fail. And you'll be out here for 20, 30, 40 years. Going around the same circle over and over, jumping from company to company, company to company, lease, purchase, owner, operator. That's what you're going to do. So, you heard it from me. I'm the off-grid trucker out here on these highways and byways. Till next time, peace, blessing, shalom.